Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN, covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York, via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd.
The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This is Network News for Monday, December the 4th, 2023. I'm Stasia Blake. In the headlines tonight, government present $1.6 billion budget. Drivers to pay $50 increase for all classes of licenses from 2024. ECCB launches commemorative EC $2 banknote to mark 40th anniversary. And principal of the Presentation Brothers College, Dominic Jeremiah, named new Chief Education Officer. In regional news, UN's top court has ordered Venezuela to refrain from taking any action in a border dispute with Guyana. And in international news, UN climate talks go big on ending fossil fuels at COP28. Coming up in sports, another title for Paradise FC International. We'll have all the details for you right after this.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Good evening. This is GBN's News at 7. A fully financed $1.6 billion budget was unveiled during government's 2024 budget presentation on Monday. Beverly Cullisford has the details.
Education, youth, sports and culture received the highest allocation of funds for 2024 as Finance Minister Dennis Cornwall delivered the 2024 estimates of revenue and expenditure on Monday under the theme Celebrating 50, Empowering Our People, Transforming Our Nation.
1. In the area of health and wellness, we have allocated a sum of $117.9 million, an increase of $3.7 million compared to the 2023 allocation. This is a new record in terms of the highest allocation for the health sector in the history of this country. In education, youth, sports and culture, we have allocated a sum of $240.5 million compared to the $193.9 million allocated in 2023. A massive increase of $46.6 million. Again, the highest allocation to the education, sports and culture budget in the history of Grenada. Mr. Speaker, we have allocated $49.2 million to the Agriculture Ministry, a significant increase from the $39.4 million in 2023. To support our infrastructure development, we have allocated a sum of $136.1 million, which falls among the top 5 allocation overall. Mr. Speaker, we plan to invest the substantial sum of $80.3 million to bolster our housing, social, community, and gender initiatives in 2024, an increase of $16.2 million over the 2023 allocation. To bolster citizen safety and national security, we intend to invest in our national security architect, including the Ministry of National Security, the prisons and police service, a combined total of $121.5 million, an increase of $31.6 million relative to Mr. Speaker, these allocations are indeed substantial and well targeted. The focus areas are strategically aligned to moving Grenada forward as we begin our journey for the next 50 years. Financing of our 2020.
These amounted to a 2024 budget of $1,656,000,000. $356,499. The overall budget summary is as follows. Recurrent revenue, $1.2 billion. Total grants, $104.6 million. Recurrent expenditure, $901.4 million. Capital expenditure, $419.5 million. Current account surplus, $315.4 million. Principal replacements, $335.5 million. Primary surplus after grants, $57.2 million. And overall surplus, $0.6 million. Minister Cornwall said the fully financed budget was designed with consideration given to a number of external factors.
The global economy continues to recover, albeit weaker than originally expected. However, major uncertainties persist, driven by ongoing geopolitical tensions and the lingering of the COVID-19 pandemic. Growth in our major trading partners, the United States, United Kingdom, and Canada, augurs well for the development in our economy. That said, the potential for significant downside risk, including supply chain disruptions, volatile and food and fuels prices, and natural hazard looms underscoring the importance of resilience in the face of global economic uncertainties. The contrasting landscape of opportunities and risks necessitate a careful recalibration of our macroeconomic and fiscal policies to mitigate this risk, protect our vulnerable citizens, and ensure the advancement of our transformative agenda. Mr. Speaker,
in keeping with government's promise of people-centered transformation, specific areas of intervention were identified and listed under 4 broad thematic areas: human development, promoting robust economic growth and job creation, promoting good governance and enhancing climate resilience, and environmental stability and renewable energy. This was Minister Cornwall's inaugural budget address, having taken up the post of Finance Minister in April this year. Reporting for GBN News, Beverly Tellisford.
There have been mixed reactions to government's announcement of a $1.6 billion budget for 2024 from individuals representing the different sectors who attended the presentation at Mount Welldale. GBN spoke to some of them, including opposition leader Dr. Keith Mitchell.
Really, I've never heard a more inarticulate presentation or by any Minister of Finance over the years I've been involved. The Minister clearly was not able to express the words of his speech appropriately for persons to feel it. So that's one comment. Clearly there's a lot of politically spiced language in a budget speech, which is not in keeping with tradition. I've seen nothing there that warrants any sort of jubilation. I have seen a number of things that were said, which when we dissect it, it will show the nation the deceptiveness. Because when you're playing with numbers, you have somebody like me there ready to decipher those numbers. And
it's early days. Remember, as the Labour Senator, we'll have to review the document and make our presentation. But just off the bat, so for instance, the aspect of we still would like to see the promise made to regularize workers in keeping with the law to be done much quicker. I mean, if you remember on the campaign trail, the current Prime Minister clearly stated that having people as e-money workers, contract workers, etc. was illegal. And if something is illegal, it ought to be put right. So we would have liked to see this done quicker. The aspect of increased pay to the e-monies, any increased pay is welcome. It is in keeping with what the minimum wage is. The minimum wage is $1,200, and one would expect that to happen regardless of what, because you can't pass a minimum wage and then pay people below the minimum wage.
Well, the need to raise the minimum wage, I think that was very excellent of them to do, because where the minimum wage stands, I don't think that we are working, the people are working for enough, and also to increase the money on our elderly in the community to add more, because we know that $200 cannot supply them. They need more than that.
I think the overall budget speech this year is a little bit more tempered, and the songs are a lot more realistic than last year in terms of the amount of things that the government wanted to achieve. I think most of what was on the program in 2023 would have to roll over into 2024. So even if 2024 is a little bit more modest, the government would have to work quickly to finish off most of the 2023 programs to fall into line.
Thelma Thomas, Member of Parliament for St. Andrew Northwest, who was previously affiliated with the new National Party, shared her views following Monday's budget presentation. The 2024 budget is the first to be presented since Thomas crossed the floor and joined the National Democratic Congress in May this year. She said her experience on both sides of the House makes her an ideal person to comment on the 2024 budget presentation. Thomas expressed her enthusiasm about working with the government toward achieving people-centered transformation.
You interviewed me on the 150 issue, and I clearly stated that it was then a temporary measure. It was a COVID stimulus given to seed beneficiary. I'll elaborate more in my budget presentation, so I don't want you to take away from my thunder then. But it was a temporary measure then, so I applaud the government now for putting $200 to the elderly, which is a permanent $200, and there's no election coming attached to it. So I'm happy to be a part of this government that give true assistance to the needy people who really need them.
Thomas said in her contribution to the budget debate, she plans to address the additional $200 for seed beneficiaries who are differently abled or mentally challenged.
So I think I'm uniquely placed to be able to compare. So I'm the only person who have been in NNP, and now I'm on the other side. So I'm happy and excited that I make that decision, even more than the time when I made it, that now we can deal with the issues that seriously mean empowering people. When I was in NNP, I would say, I cannot say that there's nothing good. It means that I'll be condemning myself because I've been there for 9 years. However, when you compare, we are seeing difference, and changes is the only thing that is constant. And so all this new initiative that aimed at empowering people, they are welcome. And so I look forward with excitement to welcoming not only 2024, but all the other years, because I know as the year progresses, we'll see more and more development for our people.
Work is set to continue on the former Kimpton Kawana Bay Hotel project in 2024 as government strikes a 3-year deal with an international developer. This as the government forges ahead with plans for the growth and development of the hotel sector overall. More in this report.
The government of Grenada has struck a deal with the developer of the luxurious Silver Sands Hotel to complete the former Kimpton Kawana Bay Hotel project. This was announced by Finance Minister Dennis Cornwall during his maiden budget statement in Parliament earlier today.
The government has closed an agreement with the Joya de Caribes developers of Silver Sand for the lease, not sale, of the site for the development of a 5-star hotel to be completed within the next 36 months. This development will add significant hotel room to our current stock and creating hundreds of sustainable jobs. The payment structure involves a US $8 million cash payment to the Treasury and the relinquishing of leasehold interest in Riviera site adjacent to the Cameron Park. Mr. Speaker, this is a major accomplishment of this government. The Riviera site will be named Heroes Park and be developed accordingly in honor of our heroes home and abroad.
The announcement follows a $22 million settlement deal with the developers of the hotel earlier this year to bring an end to arbitration proceedings which began in 2021. When the NDC administration took office in June 2022, Grenada faced an arbitration claim of $111 million in compensation following a financial discrepancies dispute with the former New National Party government, which approved the proposal by True Blue Development to fund the Kimpton-Kawana Bay project under the Citizenship by Investment program.
Mr. Speaker, this administration has successfully negotiated the amicable settlement of this claim and acquired the freehold interest in the property for only $22 million paving the way for the continued development of this site starting next year.
Minister Cornwall also highlighted several other projects in the pipeline, including the highly anticipated opening of the Silver Sands Beach House at Point Salines next week Monday and the May 2024 opening of the Six Senses Resort in La Sagesse.
Mr. Speaker, construction works on several other projects, including Intercontinental Resort in La Sagesse in Davis and the Port Louis expansion in Langan Road are expected to accelerate in 2024. Added to that, Mr. Speaker, upgrade and renovation works at the Spice Island Beach Resort were also completed recently. Finally, Mr. Speaker, of significant note is the planned commencement of the redevelopment of the old St. George University site on Grandins Beach into a major hotel development.
The finance minister further reiterated his government's commitment to protecting our patrimony for the benefit of future generations. For GBN News, I'm Nisha Paul.
This is news at 7. Coming up, ECCB launches commemorative EC $2 banknote to mark 40th anniversary. Stay with us.
At Ariza, we find ways to celebrate you. Little wins or bigger ones. Working hard and staying on track. Meet your need while saving for your dreams with our Cheers to You loan. Get up to $50,000, repayable in up to 10 years, and benefit from a lump sum saving when the loan is repaid. Live those dreams. Follow those steps. Take that leap of faith or invest in yourself. Make a toast. Lift a glass. Cheers to you. Join today and apply. Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom. Your future.
When you want to know what medicine is best for you,
check Atlantic Health.
When you want to get the most affordable medical supplies,
check Atlantic Health.
When you want medicine delivered to your home,
check Atlantic Health.
That's right. All your answers are as close as Atlantic Health Pharmacy, your community pharmacy. And guess what? We offer 24-hour delivery service with free delivery in St. George's. Just call us. Our physical store is located in Parade, St. Paul's, opposite Anvil Supermarket. Open on weekdays from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. and on weekends from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. We offer a wide range of prescription medicines, herbal supplements, and medical supplies like vitamins, nebulizers, first aid kits, and scrubs. A pharmacist and doctor are always available to answer any questions you may have. Visit us or call 415-5660 and speak with our experienced team today. Atlantic Health Pharmacy, around the corner, ahead of the curve.
Why wish upon a star, bank is better by far.
This Christmas, make all your wishes come true with Co-op Bank. Get 100% financing on new vehicles and up to $50,000 cash with discounted rates. No security required. Drive out in style. Make those home renovations. Treat your family and friends and get everything on your Christmas list this year. Apply today and you can be one of 5 lucky customers to win a shopping spree. Or how about some extra fuel for that new ride? And that's not all. Use our electronic banking channels to do transactions and win big. Have it all as you wish this Christmas with Co-op Bank. Visit our website for more details. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome home. I can do with a vacation, boy.
This Christmas, Digicel is here to make your Christmas wishes come true with our Wishmas promotion, giving you more of what you want and what truly matters to you. So, what are you wishing for?
I want real money.
A
S5.
So what are you waiting for? Switch, activate, pay your bill, sign up, and share your wishes with us at DigicelGrenada.com.
Santa, all I want for Christmas is a brand new iPhone.
Our holiday elves are working tirelessly to bring your wishes to life.
Could do that new kitchen or what?
Make this Christmas truly unforgettable with Digicel. Win weekly shopping sprees as we sprinkle more joy and happiness in your life. Merry Christmas from Digicel, where wishes come true.
Imagine a Christmas where you decide the gifts. Win exquisite furniture, delectable festive food, and a vibrant house facelift. The best part? You choose how much of each you desire, tailoring your perfect Christmas blend. Simply shop with us this festive season, and you could be one of many lucky winners. Whether you engage online, join our community events, or shop in store, multiple ways lead to winning. And every week, win delightful surprises just for being a part of our festive spirit. Real Value IGA Supermarket, where you tailor and we deliver the Christmas magic.
Make this season merry with Quartz Ready Cash. Get all you need with a cash loan of up to $20,000 and pay nothing for 90 days. That's right, you pay nothing until 2024. Plus, you can enter to win up to $20,000 in the Ready Cash Mega Money Roadshow. All you need is your ID, proof of address, payslip, job letter, and 2 references. Apply online at shopquartz.com or visit your nearest Quartz or Ready Cash store and make the season merry with Quartz Ready Cash. We are ready when you are. Conditions apply.
Christmas magical with 100% financing, no payment for 3 months, win cash prizes, and so much more.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
A whole new level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
Do your dreams seem far away from coming true? The National Lotteries Authority's Lotto Jackpot is $286,000. Fulfilling your plans can be just one ticket away. So play today. Lotto, play and win a lot of money.
Introducing the EC $2 commemorative note.
In celebration of the ECCB's 40th anniversary, the $2 note is elegantly marked with ruby red highlights. A closer look at the note will reveal an aquatic design which depicts our region's rich marine life. The window of the note provides a glimpse of our fauna, delicately captured in the aqua blue tinted holographic foil. The EC $2 note also features the latest in currency security and innovation. It celebrates our heritage as it showcases one of our region's legends. The EC $2 note will be available at commercial banks throughout the Eastern Caribbean Currency Union from 6 December, and you can use it to conduct your normal business. The EC $2 commemorative note, security, innovation, and celebration.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Welcome back. Owners of the approximately 60,000 vehicles registered in Grenada will find themselves paying more to license their vehicle in the near future. During Monday's budget presentation, Finance Minister Dennis Cornwall revealed the imminent increase in license fees.
Vehicle license fee to be increased by $50 across all vehicles type to support the improved road maintenance. Mr. Speaker, the number of vehicles on our nation's road have increased significantly in the last 10 years, necessitating increased cost of road maintenance. The revenues collected from the policy, roughly $2.6 million, will go towards supporting road maintenance.
And that's not the only adjustment that will be made.
Drivers with a minimum of 5 years of driving experience will be eligible for a non-exam based upgrade. This policy would provide opportunities for skilled and experienced drivers to pay to upgrade their license to drive a higher class of vehicle without having to do an exam.
The finance minister said although this will not be the main objective, this policy is expected to generate additional revenue. Minister Cornwall also spoke of amendments to the vehicle dealership license fee.
$10,000 per year or $1,000 per vehicle. The problem that this policy seeks to address is the disparity in treatment between the licensed dealers and the non-licensed dealers, as well as addressing the concerns where a small licensed dealer will be required to pay $10,000 per year if he imports 2 vehicles compared to a larger dealer requiring to pay the same amount for 40 vehicles per year.
In a disturbing case set to unfold in the new year, suspended Corporal of Police number 147 Kerry Swan is slated to undergo a preliminary inquiry for 2 charges of alleged indecent assault involving a minor on January 9th. The date for the inquiry was set when the matter came up before Chief Magistrate Francine Foster at the St. George's No. 1 Magistrates Court earlier today. The allegations involve a minor who at the time was a resident of the Grand Bacalet Juvenile Rehabilitation and Treatment Center. Swan, who is currently on $10,000 bail with 1 surety, was arrested and charged with the indictable offense in June last year. At the time of his arrest, Swan was attached to the prosecution department of the Royal Grenada Police Force. The case, which represents a significant breach of trust, is being prosecuted by Crown Counsel in the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution, Howard Pinnock, who has at least 3 witnesses to support its case. Indecent assault carries a maximum penalty of 5 years imprisonment. Swan is being represented in the matter by attorney Arlie Gill. Former West Indies great Sir Vivian Richards is being honored. Sir Vivian Richards is prominently featured on the newly launched Eastern Caribbean Central Bank's $2 commemorative polymer note.
I greatly appreciate your support. You know, as a sportsman, I've always tried to perform my best when I knew I had the support of the people who came out to see the matches. I'm truly humbled tonight to receive this recognition from the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank. To be honored in such a way is something dreams are made of.
That was Sir Vivian Richards sharing his first impression following the unveiling of the new EC $2 polymer banknote, the front of which features him. The Eastern Caribbean Central Bank, the ECCB, launched its EC $2 commemorative polymer banknote Friday in celebration of the bank's 40th anniversary. The new note showcases a portrait of the legendary cricketer Sir Vivian Richards, affectionately known as the Master Blaster. The EC $2 commemorative note is the first to have reflective silver ink, gold iridescent ink, and holographic blue foil appearing together on a banknote, representing an innovation in global currency design and security. Sir Vivian Richards recognized the ECCB's role in steadying the economies of the member states of the Eastern Caribbean Currency Union.
The bank is today celebrating 40 years of its existence. It has played a significant role in continued development of the islands of the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States, the OECS, and has carried out its mandate to stabilize the economies of these islands that we love so much.
Governor of the ECCB, Timothy Antoine, said the commemorative note is part of a host of celebratory activities.
This is year 40. You just saw the historical reel. And as our country manager indicated, all year long we have been celebrating our 40th anniversary, themed ECCB at 40, a year of reflection, celebration, and implementation. And as you heard, we have done many things this year to commemorate this special milestone moment. And that brings us to this evening. Why precisely are we here? Well, I think you kind of know where we're going. But one of the things that we absolutely wanted to do to mark this momentous milestone was the issuance of a commemorative note.
Governor Antoine said there was tremendous support for the issuance of the $2 note. The note will be available at commercial banks throughout the Eastern Caribbean Currency Union from 6th December. Chrislina John, GBN News.
It's time to take a look through what's trending through the GBN ISOL.
A good eye captures all. GBN ISOL is brought to you by ClearVision.
Life is beautiful if only you can see it. ClearVision Eye Center helps you do just that. We provide expert service, classy eyewear, and cutting-edge technology, all with a quality customer experience. See better, feel better, and look better. Meet us today at clearvisiongrenada.com or call 444-0055, WhatsApp 409-0055, or follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ClearVision Eye Center. Let's see life and the world with a clear vision.
Tonight, citizen journalists submitted these photographs of cocoa drying at the Moncton Cocoa Station, located in the village of Moncton at the foot of the island's tallest mountain, Mount St. Catherine. Our ISA reporter says it is regarded as the largest cocoa fermentary in Grenada and processes around 45,000 pounds of wet cocoa fortnightly. It is the first cocoa station in Grenada to install a solar energy. After cocoa is harvested, the beans are fermented, dried, polished, graded, bagged, and stored for export or local use. Grenada's export of cocoa and cocoa preparations was US $1.89 million during 2022, according to the United Nations Comtrade database on international trade. Cocoa is used for chocolate, teas, cooking, and beauty products. We thank our citizen journalists for that submission. Send us your photo and video submissions via WhatsApp or 405-3052 or our other social media platforms.
And still to come, Principal of the Presentation Brothers College, Dominic Jeremiah, named new Chief Education Officer. Stay with us.
This Christmas, the digital version of the EC Dollar wants you to feel the magic of Dcash. We're giving you a chance to win weekly prizes valued at $250 Dcash or the grand prize of $5,000 Dcash. Enter, download, and activate pay for goods and services with every media. For 2024.
Promotions.
This is the U.S. Secret Service. We have the ex-president on the line.
Hey, Waggy T, what's up? I'm doing great, Mr. President. Please call me Barack. Super Sunday. Sounds like it's going to be massive. Just want to say it's a wonderful thing you're doing for the people of Grenada. Keep up the good work. Thank you, sir.
Get ready for the biggest bingo event of the year as Megaforce Promotions presents its signature event, Super Sunday! Super Sunday Mega Bingo! Sunday, December 17th from 5 p.m. at the National Stadium. And this year, you can win, wait for it, $140,000 in cash. We're talking cash only. Tickets are $60 for one or $100 for two. Free buses island-wide, plus 50 bingo fans will get their Christmas packages. This will be the event of the year.
You gotta be mad to miss this.
Sunday, December 17th. Get ready for Super Sunday Mega Bingo.
Merry Christmas.
From the management and staff of Megaforce Promotions.
Michelle, pack your bags. We're going to Grenada.
Calling all royalty. Mackeson has something grand for you. Win prizes fit for a king with Mackeson's Legacy Collect the Crown promotion. Collect 4 original Mackeson crowns. Place them in an envelope with your contact details and drop them in specially marked boxes island-wide. Win a PlayStation 5, a 70-inch smart TV, a year's supply of Mackeson, cold hard cash, and more. With weekly draws streamed live on Facebook and aired on selected radio stations. Win with Mackeson. You must be 18 or older to participate. Other terms and conditions apply. Mackeson, there's only one king. Drink responsibly.
Grenada. We get set for the Camahorn Folk Festival 2023. 3 days of song, drums, music, and everything else that defines us as a people. December 8th to the 10th. 3 days of fun-filled activities such as bus terminal. Day 1, December 8th. Opening ceremony, flambeau march, and a host of cultural items. Day 2, Saturday the 9th. It's all day. Breakfast from 6 a.m. Beach activities, traditional mass, music night featuring some of the Caribbean's legend, Lord Nelson, along with Pink Panther, Boise, Woodsman Kelly, Lady Cindy, and more. Day 3, Sunday, December 10th, Folk Night, as we welcome La Catco Dance Company from Jamaica, traditional drumming, school folk choir, folk dancing, and embedded into the Camahorn Folk Festival on Saturday and Sunday. To buy local expo, organized by the Ministry of Trade. So grab your friends, the entire family, and head on to the Sutter's Bus Terminal for the Camahorn Folk Festival 2023. Brought to you by the Ministry of Education, Youth, Sports, and Culture. Grenada, as we celebrate 50 years of independence. I love my Grenada. Made in Grenada presents the celebration of 50 years of Calypso. Open me up into that night, honey. One stage. No, not so fast. One show. Grenada's best Calypsonians performing Grenada's greatest hits. Sunday, February 11th, 2024 at 6 p.m. sharp. Grenada National Stadium. More information coming soon.
When the DJ play with her hungry, she raise her hand and she tell me, making no place sweeter than home.
Like
family. It's always exciting when lottery players get together. Now the lottery games are joining in the fun. Check out the multiplier family of Instacash games. 5 times the cash at $2, 10 times the cash at $3, and 20 times the cash at $5. On your tickets, match any of our numbers with any of the winning numbers and win the prize below that number. There's more. Multiply your winnings up to 5 times, 10 times, or 20 times more. Winning is easy. Play Monday to Sunday. There are no draws to wait on. Win instantly. It's the multiplier family of Instacash games with over $675,000 to be won instantly. Don't just buy one, buy all, because family is everything. Must be 18 years and older to play. NLA, making family dreams come true.
I'm a VIP. I'm a VIP.
I am a VIP. I am vaccinated. I am immunized. I am protected. Our children and nation depend on vaccination for immunization. Childhood vaccination is national priority. It is their protection from disease and sicknesses. Let's all be VIPs and safeguard our beautiful Grenada. I am DJ Blackstorm and I am a VIP health champion. Be a VIP like me.
Let's all be VIP champions.
A message from the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Religious Affairs. Be a VIP Childhood Vaccination and Immunization Campaign in collaboration with UNICEF and the Pan American Health Organization.
You want to get an insight into your life? Are you willing to find astrological solutions? Master Shivrudra, the world's best psychic and spiritual healer with competency in other services too. He has guided many people who are going through a situation to find solutions to their problems and use astrological remedies for positivity. He provides services to get your ex-love back, negative energy removal, family problem solutions, health problem, and many more.
He located at Grenada City, Georges. Call him or WhatsApp +1 for 735375939.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium. This segment is brought to you by Flow.
Paying is faster and easier with Flow FastPay. Use your MasterCard or Visa and pay from anywhere. Log on to discoverflow.co/fastpay and press consumer. Select your country and enter your account number. Enter the amount to be paid and an email address. Enter your credit card information. You'll receive a payment confirmation with the transaction details, along with a receipt to your email address. It's fast, safe, and easy. Flow, keeping you connected.
Long-standing educator Mr. Dominic Jeremiah is making a move from the walls of the Presentation Brothers College to take up duty as Chief Education Officer within the Ministry of Education. We get more details from this GIS report.
Former long-standing principal at the Presentation Brothers College, Dominic Jeremiah, is now the new Chief Education Officer at the Ministry of Education. Jeremiah, whose career in education spans more than 40 years, took up his new position at the ministry today, Friday, December 1st.
So far, the welcome to the Ministry of Education has been extremely warm and cordial. And, of course, taking on this new responsibility, this new role, I am learning. I'm learning at the feet of everybody, ensuring that I, first of all, meet the staff here. I have always had tremendous respect and admiration for the staff here and the work that they do.
Jeremiah had initial meetings with the Permanent Secretary Elvis Moraine and the Senior Administrative Officer and former Acting Chief Education Officer, Alana Felix Roberts. The CEO says he's taught at the primary, secondary, and tertiary level, having taught in both Grenada and the United States.
And I've been a principal, of course, for close to 22 years. Moving up
up the ranks from a regular teacher to head of department, vice principal, and principal for almost 22 years.
The former principal says parting with the Presentation Brothers College was emotional as he broke the news of his departure to the school board, students, and staff. However, he notes that the support was overwhelming, knowing that he would be better positioned to reach the wider school population nationwide.
I was pleasantly surprised by the overwhelming support that even the students themselves and the blessings and the expression of goodwill on their part, knowing fully well that I would be leaving soon. A lot of them came up to me and expressed congratulations and so on. So I want to thank them for that.
As the new incoming Chief Education Officer says, the first order of business is learning everything necessary to function at an optimal level and to ensure that students remain at the heart of his contribution.
The International Day of Persons with Disabilities is observed globally on December the 3rd, but in Grenada, we dedicate an entire week of activities to commemorate the occasion. And this year is under the theme, United in Action to Rescue and Achieve the Sustainable Development Goals for, with, and by persons with disabilities.
A week of activities has been planned for Monday 4th to Friday 8th December. It includes decorating the foyer at the Ministry of Education and setting up an information booth. Schools across the country were encouraged to designate part of their Monday morning's assembly in recognition of persons living with disabilities. Tuesday 5th December is designated as a media day when teachers living with disabilities and teachers of students with disabilities will be featured on radio and television programs. Media houses are also encouraged to air documentaries on persons with disabilities on that day. Wednesday, 6th December will be recognized as Colors Day. Everyone is encouraged to participate by wearing the color that represents the disability they wish to advocate for. The colors are red for physical disabilities, gold neurodiversity, white invisible disabilities and disabilities that haven't yet been diagnosed, blue emotional and psychiatric disabilities, including mental illness, anxiety, and depression. A self-care evening for parents of children with disability is planned for Thursday, 7th December at 3 locations: St. George's School for Special Education, the Victoria School for Special Education, and St. Andrew's School for Special Education. A guest speaker will present on psychological well-being. Parents will be engaged in social activities and will also participate in a draw where they can win prizes such as pedicures, massages, gift sets, and breakfast at a hotel. On Friday, 8th December, at least 100 students with disabilities selected from the 5 special education institutions will get to experience a train ride around St. George's. The ministry encourages the public to support these activities and assist in creating awareness to foster a more inclusive, supportive, and progressive environment for all our citizens with disabilities. Christelina John, GBN News.
Stay with us, your regional and international news right after the break.
Gittins Healthcare Pharmacies have catered for all the early shoppers. So, start your Christmas shopping now and avoid the rush. Visit Gittins Healthcare Pharmacies for your gift sets, toys for the children, hair care and body care products, along with your prescription and over-the-counter medication. Shop early and avoid the Christmas rush at Gittins Healthcare Pharmacies. Central Depredin Street, Guab, the corner of Victoria and Jubilee Street, Grenville, and Wall Street, Grandans.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur. for the amazing woman in you.
And so it begins, a journey like none other. Every moment has the potential to be unforgettable. Bring home a piece of the tropical green forest with every emerald. Capture the sparkling light of flawless water in a diamond. Make the sunrise and sunsets last forever. With precious colored gemstones, the essence of happiness is in our most precious memories. So, when it all comes to an end, bring home something that will last forever. Colombian Emeralds International. Bring home more than a memory.
The National Lotteries Authority is a proud sponsor of many cultural activities within the Tri-Island state of Grenada.
My name is Anderson Matheson, also known as Leftist, and I'm a calypsonian and string band music player from Carrico. I support the games of the National Lottery Authority because culture benefits tremendously. Annually, the NLA supports the Carrico and Pittimatney Carnival, the Carrico String Band Music Festival, and all regattas, among other activities. When I play the game of the NLA, I can see where my money goes, and it's an investment into our culture.
Yes, Grenada, when you play the games of the NLA, you enable us to invest in the skills and talents of our people in the areas of sports, culture, and nation building.
Calling all royalty, Mackeson has something grand for you. Win prizes fit for a king with Mackeson's Legacy Collect the Crown promotion. Collect 4 original Mackeson crowns. Place them in an envelope with your contact details and drop them in specially marked boxes island-wide. Win a PlayStation 5, a 70-inch smart TV, a year's supply of Mackeson, cold hard cash, and more. With weekly draws streamed live on Facebook and aired on selected radio stations. Win with Mackeson. You must be 18 or older to participate. Other terms and conditions apply. Mackeson, there's only one king. Drink responsibly.
Introducing the EC $2 commemorative note.
In celebration of the ECCB's 40th anniversary, the $2 note is elegantly marked with ruby red highlights. A closer look at the note will reveal an aquatic design which depicts our region's rich marine life. The window of the note provides a glimpse of our fauna, delicately captured in the aqua blue tinted holographic foil. The EC $2 note also features the latest in currency security and innovation. It celebrates our heritage as it showcases one of our region's legends. The EC $2 note will be available at commercial banks throughout the Eastern Caribbean Currency Union from 6 December, and you can use it to conduct your normal business. The EC $2 commemorative note, security, innovation, and celebration.
Good evening, sports fans. Let's dive in. Paradise FC International are the crown champions of the 13th edition of the Waggy T Super Knockout competition. The Big Parish boys captured their 6th Waggy T Super Knockout title after they got the better of Shamrock FC 3-2 on Saturday evening at the Granny James Athletic Stadium. Nisha Peters has the report.
The folks in the Big Parish are still celebrating, and the celebrations will most likely continue for a long time. On Saturday evening, Paradise FC International defended their Waggy Super Knockout title and walked away with $100,000. Stefan Abraham opened up for Paradise in the 18th minute, and Joshua Isaac followed quickly in the 21st. In the second half, Denroy Phillip pulled back one for Shamrock FC, but only to find a short-lived close proximity because Joshua Isaac answered again for Paradise in the 55th minute. A late goal from Kenson Charles in the 85th minute for Shamrock was not enough, and that's where it all ended. Shamrock's impressive run in the tournament. Manager for Paradise FC International is Kurt Christopher.
We worked hard throughout this season and we deserve to be here. I really think at the first half we executed everything we could have done to the best of our abilities. We came out from the first half on top. Second half we kind of the anxiousness, the excitement crept in. And we just wasn't able to execute as we needed to, but we were able to withstand the pressure, absorb and come out with a victory, so we're very happy for that. I mean, the whole season we've been playing good, so to have one bad game and we're still able to conquer, that's excellent on the players. It shows courage, it shows character, and to be a young team that we know have a lot of playing time together based on their age, we are excited to know that their maturity level was able to carry us through the match to give us the victory today.
The final of the 13th edition of the Wagati Super Knockout Tournament was a first for Shamrock FC. J.R. Frederick is the assistant coach of Shamrock.
I'm extremely proud about my team. It's our first time in our finals, right? So we come and give the fight. It's an unfortunate loss, but we look to go again next year stronger and better. Well, you know, it's our first time here, so I think most of our players are a little stage fright, but we'll get that over next year, stronger and better. Yeah, we could have scored very much earlier in the game, you know, take more chances, but we conceded early and they lifted little too late.
The third place playoffs saw Hurricane SC putting in a vengeance whipping on Fontenoy United. They defeated Fontenoy 6-0.
It was a bittersweet moment for us, had to play for the third place, but the performance was good, you know. I know we could have done better than what we did in the semi-final, and tonight them guys go outside there and show the real capability of them, even if there's still ups and downs despite the opponent, but I'm satisfied with how we play the third place game. I'm not satisfied coming third, but what we do, we work hard for next year.
Head coach for Fontenoy United, Kendrick Allen, is pleased with his team and is looking forward to next year's tournament.
We thank God that we reached to the last day on the Wagati. So it's a blessing in disguise that for the first time in 13 years in the Wagati, first time Fontenoy United had reached that far in the Wagati tournament. What I could say for next year Wagati, Fontenoy United will be a much stronger bunch. We have a lot of young players in secondary school and college with a mix of senior players. So when you blend that together for next year, please Lord, with the team that we have, we should be a better unit for next year, please Lord.
Paradise FC International collected 2 awards at the closing ceremony. The most outstanding goalkeeper and $1,500 went to Jason Belfon, and the MVP of the tournament award and a check of $2,500 went to Stefan Abraham. Hurricanes ST Kristen Julian scored 10 goals throughout the tournament and was awarded the Golden Boot and $2,000. The most outstanding young player went to Delroy Phillip of Shamrock FC. Fourth place Fontenoy United walked away with $5,000. Third place Hurricanes SC $15,000. Second place Shamrock FC $30,000, and the champions Paradise FC International $100,000. Nisha Peters, GBN Sports.
Grenada senior women's team returned home earlier today after a comprehensive victory over United States Virgin Islands on Sunday evening. Grenada topped USVI 2-0 to finish Group C of League C on the road to the Gold Cup with a perfect record. Grenada finished the group with 4 wins in 4 matches, while USVI are second with 4 points, followed by Bahamas with 1 point. The first half did not see a goal, but there were ample chances for both sides, including 5 shots on target for the home side. Grenada came out much more aggressively to start the second half, and a driving run into the area from Melania Fullerton resulted in a foul from the USVI defense and a penalty kick. Fullerton was tasked with taking the spot kick, and she fully converted, firing in a powerful right-footed attempt for a 1-0 Grenada lead. Grenada doubled the lead in the 78th minute when miscommunication between USVI goalkeeper Kinda Lambert and her defense led to a spill in front of the goal, and Frank was right there to clean it up to double the lead 2-0. That lead held until the final whistle that gave them the win. Grenada has been promoted to League B of the CONCACAF Women's Gold Cup. And in what he describes as one of the greatest performances of his career, West Indies captain Shai Hope led his team to a sensational victory over England in the first CG United one-day international at the Sir Vivian Richards Stadium on Sunday. Hope dominated the England bowlers and made 109 not out off 82 bowls with 4 boundaries and 7 magnificent maximums, as West Indies chased down a target of 326 to win by 4 wickets with 7 balls left. Batting with great aplomb, he ended the match in grand style with 3 towering sixes into a cow corner off Sam Curran in the penultimate off-left armour seamer. Let's take a look.
Straight is not good enough. Missed his Yorker by some distance. The ball has travelled down towards the western side. Only 12 required. It's a 16th ODI 100 for Shai the Magnificent. And one of the reasons the West Indies will continue to have hope in their redevelopment. He has been a magnificent one-day international player, up there with some of the best.
6 needed.
This is ridiculous bowling, but magnificent batting from Shai Hope, who wins it off of his own bat with another magnificent knock in his favourite format.
That's the sports for tonight. And now for a look at what's been happening around the region and the wider globe today. Venezuela held its referendum on Sunday on whether or not to establish a new state in a disputed oil-rich territory long ruled by Guyana. The vote comes after the International Court of Justice, or the ICJ, urged Venezuela to refrain from taking any action that could alter the status quo in the region. However, it did not specifically ban Caracas from holding the referendum as Guyana had requested. Friday's ruling is the latest development in the larger border dispute. The ICJ said in April that it had jurisdiction over the case, but final ruling could be years away. Al Jazeera's Alessandro Rampietti reports on why this vote has been causing concern in the region.
Venezuelans voted overwhelmingly in favor of their country's claim to annex a large swath of neighboring oil-rich Guyana in a non-binding referendum on Sunday. But despite a major campaign by the government of Nicolás Maduro to promote the vote as an act of patriotism and assurances of a massive participation, the turnout appeared to be low at many polling places, forcing authorities to extend the vote by 2 hours.
We were hoping to see more people voting by this time, especially since this is a cause we should all care about, regardless of political color.
The referendum asked whether citizens favored establishing a new Venezuelan state in a long-disputed territory known as the Essequibo, a region that has been part of Guyana for more than a century. Venezuela has tried to reclaim it since the 1960s. The recent discovery of large deposits of crude oil has heightened tensions. President Nicolás Maduro labeled the vote a success.
We are solving through constitutional, peaceful, and democratic means an imperial dispossession of 150 years.
On Friday, the UN's International Court of Justice that has jurisdiction on the case ordered Venezuela not to take any actions that could affect Guyana's sovereignty over the region. But Venezuela's aggressive rhetoric and actions, including moving troops along the border, has many Guyanese on edge. Their president sought to reassure them over the fear of an invasion.
I want to assure Guyanese that there is nothing to fear over the next number of hours, days, months ahead. Of course, our vigilance will be enhanced, but we are working around the clock to ensure that our borders remain intact and the people in our country remains safe.
Many analysts believe the referendum is mainly a ploy for Maduro to drum up support ahead of next year's presidential elections. But if it is a distraction tactic, it's one that is creating real worry across the region. Alessandro Ampietti, Al Jazeera.
Countries and oil companies at the UN climate talks have promised to make major progress in tackling global warming in a large new energy pledge. Around 100 countries promised to treble world renewable energy use by 2030. And 50 oil and gas companies, including Saudi giant Aramco, pledged to stop adding to planet warming gases by 2050. That only covers emissions from production, not the burning of fossil fuels. And critics said it would not meaningfully tackle climate change.
The Pope couldn't make it here to Dubai. His doctor forbade him from travelling, but a cardinal read his words, and it was strong stuff.
The destruction of the environment is an offense against God.
The need to tackle climate change is one of the key pillars of Pope Francis's papacy. It has run amok, he said, and he posed a question for the gathered leaders.
Are we working for a culture of life or a culture of death? To all of you, I make this heartfelt appeal. Let us choose life. Let us choose the future.
Some of the Pope's demands are already being addressed by this summit. He said the world must move ahead with greater energy efficiency and more renewable energy. We got pledges on both of those today. We also got a new announcement for around 50 of the world's oil companies, including the world's largest, Saudi Arabia's Aramco. They said they would drive down the carbon emissions from when oil is refined into petrol, diesel and other products to net zero by 2050. Now that could reduce the carbon produced by a litre of petrol by up to 15%. It won't solve climate change, but it's better than nothing. The world is expected to record an all-time record temperature this year with dire consequences, warned the Prime Minister of Barbados, Mia Mottley.
It is a death sentence for many, and the reality is that unless we change course, we are going to see far more lives lost and far more damage done.
Tomorrow, the focus here at COP28 turns to the impact of climate on health. Justin Rolat, BBC News, Dubai.
Another barrage of rockets have been fired into Tel Aviv from Gaza. Al Jazeera's Imran Khan is in Tel Aviv for more.
The sirens have been going on off in the southern communities just outside of the Gaza Strip throughout the morning. About 2 hours ago, we heard a very large explosion in the background. We're hearing that at least one rocket was fired over Ben Gurion International Airport just outside of Tel Aviv. That was intercepted by the Iron Dome defense system. This is a real message from Hamas that on day 59 of this war, they can still reach as far as Tel Aviv. In the last 48 hours, we even saw rockets reach a suburb west of Jerusalem as well. So clearly Hamas have this capability. Now the Israelis are saying that they have control of the north and central parts of Gaza, but we are hearing that rockets, at least one rocket was fired from the north of Gaza, which goes to show you that they may not have the control that they keep telling us that they have.
And this has been happening around our globe today. for a recap of the night's top headlines. Government present $1.6 billion budget. Drivers to pay $50 increase for all classes of licenses from 2024. ECCB launches commemorative EC $2 banknote to mark 40th anniversary. And principal of the Presentation Brothers College, Dominic Jeremiah, named new Chief Education Officer. In regional news, the UN's top court has ordered Venezuela to refrain from taking any action in a border dispute with Guyana. And in international news, UN climate talks go big on ending fossil fuels at COP28. In sports, another title for Paradise FC International. If you missed any part of this newscast, there'll be a rebroadcast at 10 o'clock tonight. Continue to follow us online at www.gbn.tv or on GBN Television Facebook page and YouTube channel for these and other top stories. I'm Stasia Blake, and that's the news. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a good night.